Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Justin from Missing Carmel. I'm going to actually show you guys how to play the song Unclean off of our new album, Segosha. Well, before we get started here, let's go over a few things. The song is in the key of F. It's also in 4/4 timing, and we are in drop D for this song. Most of our songs are actually in drop D, you'll notice, except for a few of them. Well, let's get started here. I'm going to start by actually playing with the song up until the bridge, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to break down each part for you so it's really easy to learn. Alright, now let's break down some of these parts. We're going to start with the intro. I'm going to use it as figure 1. Now the intro is this. Now what that is you're basically doing pull-offs. So you're going to start right on the 8th fret on the A string, then open, then on the 7th fret, then right back on the 8th fret, then you go jump right down to the 10th fret, and come right back, and you're doing that 8 times. So it sounds something like this. And then you end up jumping into figure 2 in the intro. Now, figure 2 in the intro ends up going like this. I'll just play it once, and then I'll break it down. Alright, now in figure 2, what you're doing is you're doing your opens, and then the fret you're using here is on the E string, and it goes on to 8, 7, slide to 3, then 5, open. So slowly it would be with your rhythm, And then you got your transition, which again is on the A string. It's a power chord right off of the 3rd fret. And then again, it's open A power chord. So let me play that again smoothly for you. And as soon as that transition happens, then you actually jump into where the music actually kicks in. And it's basically the same thing, except what you're doing now is the same lines, except now it's being formed into power chords. Because we're in drop D, your bar is now your power chord. So I'll just show you this slowly through the build-up part. Now that would end up leading you right into the verse. Alright, now for this verse. Real simple. I'll play it for you, and then I'll break it down. Real simple, like I said. Now basically what you're doing is you're on the D string and you're pulling off on 14. So there goes. And then you hit 14. So it's a pull off, then you're hitting it again. And the next note you're doing is G string on 17, then D string on 17. So here it is again. Alright, now we got that pre-chorus. Pre-chorus is really based off of the intro of figure 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it for you, then I'm going to break it down. I'm going to start off with the verse here though. Alright, there's your pre-chorus. Let me break that down into parts for you. Your first part, you're holding the on 3rd fret power chord on A. Then right after that, you're jumping into a rhythm of open on D. Now, right after that rhythm, you're jumping into that intro figure 2 line, which I'll break it down again, which is on the 8th fret on E, 7th fret on E, slide to 3, to 5, and then open. But actually, instead of the open, you're going to do 3rd fret on A, power chord. So let me just play that for you to show you. Alright, and on the second time, this is where you're going to do the transition. The transition is on 1st fret on A. You're using that chord. And then you're going to be also using your D. And then on 3rd fret on E. Here's your transition though. And you're actually strumming the open chords. So it's... Alright, and that's actually that all broken down for you. Alright, now for this chorus. I'll play the chorus once for you, and then I'll break it down. I'm going to start actually with that transition from the pre-chorus. Alright, now what I did there is pretty simple. It starts off with the D. Then it goes into the 3rd fret of the E. 5th fret of the E. Now the turnaround of that is actually almost the same as the transition of the pre-chorus. Here it goes. Just like that, and it jumps right back into the D again. The 3rd fret on E. Now it switches up to actually the 3rd fret of the A power chord. Now this transition, the turnaround on this, is actually double the length on the 1st fret power chord of the A. So it jumps right into the verse from there. So I'll play it one more time for you. Just like that. And that's actually pretty much it. We have the bridge in there. I'll try to let you guys figure that out on your own. But there you go. Have any questions? Email us. Okay, there's our song Unclean. I left the bridge out there, but you know the key is F, so you should be able to figure that on your own. If you can't, or you're inquiring, you can email us any problems. And we'll be seeing you in the future.